Welcome guys to the Italy Cup AMS Round 2 in South Garda Lonato, and now we're about to start our Heat 1. We have Luke Morales in the lead, so let's go get on board him. Let's go to pit lane, camera set, there you go. So now we have Morales in P1, Juan Lucas Pulumbarid in P2, and Pier D1 in P3. And the green lights are about to start. There we go. I think it's green. Green. Oh no, we have a lot of crash. Oh no. Everyone crashed out. It's still a formation lap, so that's really unfortunate. As we see some karters. Yeah, very bad day for some of them. So we're already seeing a karter rear chopper running away, so I don't know what's going on there, but he has to slow it down. So to give way and to restart the race. Yeah, pretty bad. These karters have to sort it out. You can see that was really unfortunate start for everybody involved. We have even more crashes. So yeah, Luke Morales will restart the race. Hopefully they will race cleanly and start this race in a better way. So yeah, let's see. So unfortunately our microphone and a technical issue a while ago in the warm-up and qualifying, so we didn't have any microphone audio, but now we're back. I'm Russell Reyes. I'm gonna be commentating, and now we're about to do the green flag again. Let's see. There, I think it's green. But yeah, Luke Morales didn't get on the power as early as he could there, and now he's in a bad mood. Oh, there we go, big crash. That's gonna be another yellow flag for everybody. Yellow flag. There we go, we have a yellow flag. So yeah, that's a big crash. I think a bumper has fallen off also, so that's not good. That's gonna cause a lot of errors and mistakes, because if you don't have the bumper, the kart kind of feels weird. Kart kind of feels unbalanced, so we will see. We will see in a while. I think it's green flag again soon. Okay, still no. It's still yellow. So we're gonna wait it out and see what they can do about it. Oh, I think I see some trick happening here. Luke Morales is using two brakes, but maybe it's just the binding. You can see there on the screen. Another crash from another karter, but I think the green flag is gonna be waved soon. It's already looking to duck out. There we go, green flag, and more crashes. Yeah, they really have to control it. Now I think it's just green flag all the way from here to the finish line, hopefully. But yeah, as you can see there. So yeah, finally we get to start the race, and now we have Marcus Acambra suddenly climbing a lot of positions, and now he's up to P2 and he's fighting Luke Morales for the lead. 151, who's this guy? Juan Lucas Pulumbarid, also one lucky dude who got out of that messy situation. And at the back there we have Veer Chopra, kind of having some internet issues. It's a little bit of lag. He's taking this very carefully, not really diving for a crazy dive bomb, so really nice. But yeah, I think slowly but surely Luke Morales is trying to ease up and find a way to gap Marcus Acambra. So we're gonna see if he can do it. But again, you know, with these karts, the slipstream is really strong. It's the name of the game. You won't be able to get away if you have someone behind you trailing you like that. So it's gonna be really hard for these guys to just get away like that. And there we have it. More action going, more action brewing. Let's look at the back, I think. Let's look at Axel Nocom, the owner of this championship. He's at the back of the leading pack, so I think he had a bad start. Probably unlucky with all the crashes that happened. So yeah, really big gap. But now it's a fight between these guys. 151 of Juan Lucas has clocked the fastest time, I think. Slipstreaming 2 karts is the way to go here to get the fastest lap. And there we can see him braking a little bit earlier. Let's get on board, see what he's doing. So you can see the lines he's taking, it's a little wider. He just try to get a better exit, get closer to his opponent. I think that's what he's trying. Oh, we have a bit of lag there. Go to Juan Lucas again. Oh, lots of sliding. He's really using that weight of the car to just try to get around the corner. Really good driving from Juan Lucas. You can hear the tire squeal also. There's a lot of tire squeal in there. There we go, pushing more and more. And now he's getting close. I think he's gonna launch a move. Juan Lucas is probably thinking about a move here, but yeah, as you can see there, Luke Morales is breathing a lot here. He is not in any kind of pressure. He's just trying to get away, and this is not good news for these boys right here, because they need to try and work together to try and catch up. If they fight too much, Luke Morales is gonna get away. So Juan Lucas has to provide some help to Marcus Acambra, or maybe Marcus Acambra can give the place to Juan Lucas. I think Juan Lucas has more pace here. There we go. We're seeing a lot of slipstreaming. I think it's helping them out, but it's also pressuring a lot Marcus Acambra into a big mistake here. So let's see Pierre D1, one of our international drivers. Yeah, struggling a little bit. Maybe just getting used to this track. Maybe it's new to him. And he probably was involved in a racing scenario there, racing incident. And now let's see that Mateo Javier has a lost rear bumper there, but yeah, it doesn't really affect the kart that much. But yeah, we can see how wild these karters are. Bumpers falling out. So yeah. Oh no, you missed the move. You missed the move there. Oh no. So that was Juan Lucas overtaking Marcus Acambra. Really apologize for that, guys, but yeah, we lost that move. We didn't see how it happened, but I don't think Marcus Acambra will just give up that easy. Oh, he has to fight this, but yeah, he is kind of defending. Juan Lucas is kind of defending. This isn't good, but I think the gap is shortening a bit there. Oh no, he's defending. Oh yeah, that's gonna cost him a lot of time, because he's gonna have a bad exit more defending. Juan Lucas Pullambart is gonna make this harder for the two of them. So I think Juan Lucas has settled for P2 and is letting go of Luke Morales. So yeah, there we go. Marcus Acambra doesn't like that idea, and he's now trying to fight. It's now the final lap. Let's go to Luke Morales for the final lap. This is his victory lap, so yeah, really happy for him. Heat 1, and we already have a winner. Juan Lucas, what are you gonna do? He's gonna defend really hard. I think he made the right choice. I think he saw that there was no chance to catch up to Morales, so he just tried to defend. There we go, more fighting. This might be the opening he's looking for. Oh no, Luke Morales made some mistake. Oh no, there we go. Juan Lucas takes advantage of that, and now he's in the lead, but he has to defend a lot more. There we go. Luke Morales is back in the race, but spun out on his own. Oh yeah, look, Juan Lucas Pulumbarit with a win there. What a win for this guy. Unfortunate for Luke Morales to mess that up. I think he just spun out. So yeah, we have our top three of Juan Lucas Pulumbarit, Marcus Lacambra, and uh, Luke Morales. Yeah, wow, what a race, guys. Let's watch what happened there to Luke Morales. That's really unfortunate to spin out like that. Really, really bad. Really unlucky. Let's see what happened to him. So we just rewind it and go to orbit. Oh, he almost flipped it out. But yeah, he was there. Juan Lucas was there to take advantage. I think that really worked out in his favor. But there you go. Marcus Lacambra was trying to get something from here, but yeah, there, big crash. What a move by Juan Lucas. Take P1. That's what you call racecraft there, boys. And a bit of luck, seeing as Luke Morales did a flip there, almost flipping out. So he was lucky not to flip all over and DNF the race. So really happy for him. But yeah, let's see what happens in Heat 2. We'll be back shortly, guys. Alright guys, welcome to Heat 2 of the IAME AMS Italy Cup Round 2 in South Garda Lonato, and we're now joined by Arhan Qureshi, another karter from UAE. And yeah, he's here to commentate with us. He's back. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun here to watch both of these, all of these karters. So really happy. What do you have to say, bro?
Yeah, really excited to get back into the commentating business. Haven't been able to commentate for a while, so I'm extremely happy and excited to see what these guys can do on the track.
Yeah, so we're about to start the Heat 2. We're just waiting on the green flag from the stewards to start the race. But yeah, I think we're gonna be starting in 1 minute. How's it been? Arhan, have you been karting? Have you been doing stuff lately?
Unfortunately, due to the current situation in the Middle East and the UAE, most of the races have been cancelled, so I haven't really been able to drive or kart in a long time. But that does not matter today, as these guys have just we've just gotten the green flag, and so they are out. I'm not too sure what the grid is. I'm gonna just get it right here.
Let's go to Luke
Uh,
Morales. I think he's gonna lead because he was the first driver to qualify a while ago, as you didn't see
yep.
it. But yeah, we have Luke Morales in P1, Juan Lucas Pulambarit in P2, Axel Nocom in P3, Marcus Agambra in P4, Pierre D1 in P5, Adre in P6, P7 Mateo Javier, Veer Chopra in
Yep.
P8, Marcus Chong in P9, and 10th for Jacob Ravna, our newest joiner. So yeah, a while ago we had seen Luke Morales lead the whole race, but almost flipped out of the last uh, last sector. So he actually lost the place to Juan Lucas, who won the race. So yeah, hopefully he redeems himself as we head into the straight
Tram
away for
lines.
the green flag soon coming up. So yeah, let's see.
And it's
It's a go go
lights out, and
go.
away we go. Luke Morales gets an early lead. There's a barrel on the outside. Juan Lucas, the 151, as there's a spin to the left. I'm not too sure
Oh
who that
no,
was.
more crashes.
And there's a massive flip.
I think that was
That might
Veer
have been
Chopra.
the big.
Yeah,
Yep, that's definitely full course yellow. That was
full
a
course
big
yellow.
incident.
Yeah, it,
Yeah,
it
full
always
course.
happens here in KRP. Like they struggle with controlling the pace on the first few corners. So yeah, we just have to give them a little bit time to get used to it, as they can't see on the right side and left side. You know, some of these carters only have a single screen. So Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, what a crazy start. Yeah.
Luke Morales still leads, Juan Lucas in second, and Jacob Ravna in P3 from 10th, I believe that is. That is extraordinary climb.
Oh.
Oh, as we see a bit of more lag, the 151 having a bit of right jerk, but that is okay.
Yeah, I think one Lucas Palombarit is improving his driving. You know, for the longest time, he doesn't really get into the good positions. But you know, since last round and this round, he's doing well. He's consistently positioning on the top three. So really happy to see the improvement from him. As we can see, Axel Nocom is having a little bit of trouble getting away here from Jacob Ravna. Wow, Jacob Ravna also showing that he can actually keep up with the veterans. So, wow.
As the fight for P4, I believe this is, that would be 139 Marcus Lacambra, 167 of Adrian Meat, fighting for the places. Marcus Lacambra gets ahead of Jacob Ravna, but Ravna looks down the
Whoa!
inside again. There's a
Big
bit of
dive there.
contact. Marcus got elbowed out, but what can Adrian Meat do? Just so happens to edge, and there's more contact. RG going through the second last chicane, and there's more. And there's a
More
big crash
contact.
that oh, that was a bit dangerous. That will probably be looked upon by the stewards. We're gonna have to see what they say as the lead does not change. Luke Morales leading, Juan Lucas Pullambart in second, and they have edged away from the field a little bit. They've gotten a big gap, as I believe that is the 118 Axel Nocom in P3 that also seems to have a big gap right now. But Marcus Lacambra, or Adrian Meat for that fact, has gotten away from the trouble that was the battle for P4. And the race
Oh
seems to
no.
have okay, as
Jacob
there's a
Ravna flipped
big,
out of the race.
big flip for Jacob Ravna. I'm not exactly too sure if that's a full course yellow. Doesn't seem to be like. I think
Probably
Jacob
not.
Ravna will
Uh,
have to
but he's gonna be out
return
of the
to
race.
pits.
Yeah, he's gonna be out of the race. So, really unfortunate for Jacob Ravna. But as you
I
can see,
think
yeah,
I'm looking on the map and I see he's still moving, so I'm a bit confused on what's happening. Hopefully he can roll over, give all the positions back, and get a fresh start, but we'll have to see.
he's gonna be
As
one lap
these
down.
two,
I think. Yeah. So I think we're okay. We should be continuing.
yep, as these two still are showing what it takes to be a leader in terms of pace here at Lonato, as they're constantly never leaving a gap almost. They're almost always together, as there's a bit of confusion, as now we come on board with Juan Lucas. Ducking down on the straight, catching Luke Morales is a bit of a gap formed via a mistake, I believe, as you have to hook the curb in turn 1 and 2, 3. Back on the bumper.
Whoa!
There might have been an overtake.
I think
Never
he's gonna
mind.
start a move soon. I think he's planning a move. One Lucas
Yeah, I
Palombarit.
mean,
Yeah.
if I was in the position of Juan Lucas right now, Juan, I would be saying, all right, I'm much quicker than this guy because I'm constantly on his bumper. Even if I'm losing out, if I overtake him, I'll put my mind in a straight space. As he's just made a mistake now, so let's see. Um,
He almost
yeah.
went
So
for
going
that.
back to what I was saying, if I was Lucas right now, I would probably think about going for the overtake because there's a big lag there. But let's see now. I think we're closing on to the final laps here. There's much big of a gap. I think Luke Morales is insanely quick to the sector 2 and
Whoa!
3 as
He's looking at taking a
a
look,
bit of a
taking a look.
look down the inside.
Wow, this is crazy, Arhan. They're really pushing out of their minds there right now. They're almost flipping
Yeah.
out on each curb, so yeah, this is gonna be exciting towards the end. I think one Lucas Pulambarit is gonna send it sometime soon, so we better stick to this camera.
Yep, indeed. There might be a bit of background noise. That would be my brother. So if you could please ignore that. Um, Yep, this is still the fight for the lead. I also believe Axel Nocom is catching up quite a fair amount. He might have the quickest lap. He does have the quickest lap of the race
But
going, as
Juan
there's a parked
Lucas
car.
cuts it by one by point 0.5. So I think Juan Lucas is a faster driver right now with the slipstream he's getting from Luke Morales. So yeah. Whoa! Someone crashed out. You can hear that. I think that was Axel Nocom.
Oh no, Axel Nocom! We see the bumper off. No. Let's see the replay here. As you can see, oh, just over the curb, flipped and hit that barrier there. That is truly unfortunate. That will be a two-place penalty right there. As we're back, Juan Lucas has a very big gap to Luke Morales. As now, I believe it would be Marcus Lacambra in P3, or never mind. Sorry, that's Adrian Meat in P3.
Yeah.
Luckily, Axel Nocom is in P4, so he could put up some competition against Adrian Meat, as there's Luke Morales has built out the gap. He has the fastest lap of the race as of now. Even though Juan Lucas has that slipstream, Luke Morales is still
Whoa!
putting
Big slide.
consistently fast lap times. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a big side. I think Juan Lucas Pulambarat is overdriving the cart a little bit too much right now. I think all he has to do is just calm down and put the pressure on Luke Morales and just keep it there until the final, final lap, or maybe one lap before the final lap. I think is the best way to make the move, as there's not a lot of corners where you can pass here and not a lot of corners where you can slipstream. So I think he has to make a move sooner rather than later, because if you wait for a long time, you might not have the opportunity anymore. So yeah.
And I just want to point this out. I don't know if this matters too much in KRP, but if we see that Luke Morales is constantly gaining the gap in Sector 3 and 2, that could mean that he's running a more of a bottom setup, which is just more acceleration. It looks like Juan Lucas has more top, which just means top speed. Because it looks like he keeps on getting it back after the straight.
It could be a difference between the gears, I think, right? I think it's allowed to change in these championships, but we'll never truly know what they have under the hood. But yeah, I think it's working out for.
Bless you.
I think it's working out for Juan Lucas here because he's getting a lot of straight line speed. I think that's the final lap. So yeah, yes. Oh, he's making a move. There we go. Juan Lucas
Down
makes a
into
move.
the corner. They're
But
side by side going into the first hairpin. I think Luke Morales is just ahead. Never mind, he isn't. Juan Lucas down the inside.
oh,
He's lost
big
all his
defense,
speed.
big
Luke
defense.
Morales down the inside again, side by side through the corner.
Gets pushed out. Oh wow, what a move.
Gets pushed out again. Luke Morales,
Oh
and
no.
there's more contact. Luke Morales off into the grass.
I think we're gonna have to take a look on that, but yeah, that was really rough from Juan Lucas. I think he took advantage of that hit, and then yeah, I think he's gonna give it to him, maybe? Or no, he's not. So wow, what a race! Let's go and review it right now, shall we? Let's go to the orbit camera.
Replay. Luke Morales on the inside. Just a bit of a switchback, misjudged it, pushed him out wide, but Luke Morales comes back and there's more contact. That might be a penalty for Juan Lucas, but let's just see what the stewards say after this.
Yeah, I think it was Adrian.
Yeah, it looks like Axel was. Oh, that was a bit of a dive from Axel. Did half work though. So that is Adrian in P.
Wow, great race, guys.
Great race indeed.
Welcome back to the pre-final, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Arhan Qureshi and Russell Reyes, for commentating the previous heats. As now I'll announce the start grid. Row number 1, we see Juan Lucas and Luke Morales rounding up row number 1. Row 2, we see Adrian Amit and Marcus Chong. Row 3, we see Mateo Javier and Axel Nocom. Row number 4, we see Veer Chopra and Jacob Ravina, who rounds up your field.
I think Luke Morales will be the leader. Or no, sorry, Juan
It's
Lucas. Yeah, Juan Lucas. Ooh, Juan Lucas
as
leading.
they line up into the tram
There we
lines.
go. Green flag, green
Lights
flag.
out,
Yeah.
lights out, and Luke Morales has lost plenty of positions there. Around the outside by Veer Chopra. Veer Chopra goes down the inside again. Is he gonna make the move? He's made 4 moves in 2 corners. Veer Chopra. Brilliant racing by him, but I think he's lost it. Oh, he's still going as there's contact. They're going 3 wide through the 4th or 5th corner. I'm not too sure. It's quite chaotic now as Luke Morales leads. Axel Nocum gets pushed off. He's gonna have to cut that corner. Adrian Me on the inside. A little bit of contact there. Goes down the inside. Juan
Big
Lucas
shove
cuts
there.
off Veer
Wow.
Chopra a little.
Yeah.
There's oh, Jesus. What do you think of this, Russell?
Yeah, this is crazy. I mean, Veer Chopra there with an explosive comeback into this race, but yeah, it is doing quite well. I mean, he's in P3, but P1 is getting away, so they're gonna have to work together slightly here. I mean, he's in good hands. Axel Nocum is right behind him. Or maybe Axel Nocum is not gonna wait around. As you can see there, a big dive from Axel Nocum. Wow, what a big dive, and I think they made contact. And yeah, got him pushed wide there. But he was already on the inside before going into the corner, so it was already Axel's corner, I think. So wow, what a crazy race. Adrian Amit in P2 is now trying to catch up to Luke Morales, so this has been a great race so far. We don't have any yellow flags, so that's a great thing. So we're just gonna continue with the race. I think Axel Nocum is gonna make a move soon enough. Oh wait, sorry. One Lucas Barrett, I think, made a move on Axel Nocum. Wow. I think Juan Lucas really has the pace tonight to try and win this race.
Indeed, but Luke Morales has been looking so dominant all race. He's leading by quite a fair margin. It honestly looks like the fight's gone for P1, but here we have Axel Nocum slowly biding his time to Juan Lucas. Veer Chopra leaning down on that straight, little straight, and he's also gonna try and catch up.
Yeah, I think Veer Chopra also has the racecraft here, but he just lost out a little bit. Oh, there we go. One Lucas Barrett overdoes it, takes it to the curb, and gets out the gets an off track. So pretty bad for him, but yeah, that's racing. Sometimes you push a little bit too much and it bites you. So that's gonna be a little harder for him now to try and win, as he is now P5 behind Veer Chopra. But still not the end, it's the final, so it's a slightly longer race. Sorry, the pre-final, so it's a slightly longer race. So there's still a chance here. There's still a chance for Juan Lucas to come back. But I think that just works for Luke Morales, who has the insane pace. I think Adrian Amit doesn't have the same pace as Luke Morales, so he needs someone to push him or someone to follow in order to try and keep up here. As you can see there, the track usage of Adrian Amit isn't as aggressive as Luke Morales. Let's jump on board Luke Morales to see how he uses the track.
Alright, going to the last corner now. Just misses that apex, barely on that rumble. Here we go, hugging the inside almost, just widening out into the first corner. Don't hit the curb, smash the curb there, a little nibble it. Missed the apex there. Nope. A bit of curb there. Onto the rumble. Curb. Into turn 4, I believe this is. Or 3. Hit
Wow.
the apex there. Go all the way. Wow, that's a unique line. He's going all the way out there. Very tight through here. Half throttle, full throttle now. Keeps it a little bit more tighter than I think the rest of the pack. But how will he handle this? He just lifts here. back on the throttle, coming out that chicane into the final two hairpins.
He uses all the curbs. Wow.
All the curbs and all the tracks indeed, as he hits the apex again, just mid-corner. Is now carrying loads of speed. He took that practically flat. Wow.
Yeah,
What a
and there we
line
go.
from
54.8. That's his fastest lap. Wow. So as we can see there, as Luke Morales was using all the track, it really helps him out to, maximize all his speed and entry into the corners. As we can see, let's compare it with Adre and see how Adre takes this track. Let's go on board. Let's see how he takes it.
a little bit tighter through there, as he's back on throttle here. Doesn't take the curb. Now onto the chicane. Wow. Huge curb usage there, not much there. Onto the rumble,
Not
brakes.
using all the curb though, but yeah, pretty good.
Yep.
Not using
Just
the track. Yeah, you can see some differences between our leader and P2. Although Adre Amit was pretty good with trying to keep the kart alive, and thus he's now in P2. It's all about the racecraft to get you that position, that podium that we always want, but sometimes it just needs that extra sauce, which I think he's sort of lacking today. Yeah.
Indeed, as I believe something might happen to Axel Milcom and Juan Lucas, who Juan Lucas seems to be on smoke in this race. He had a bit of a moment, but
Whoa.
he's not letting that stop. As Axel Milcom 2 wheels in the air, that'll give Juan Lucas the ultimate opportunity. I think he'll make his overtake in the last corner right here.
He might
now,
make a move. Yeah, let's see. Oh no, he's gonna go for a better exit, I think. And I think he does. Yeah.
Axel Milcom might be defending from Juan Lucas as rear chopper drops down a bit from that explosive start, I'll almost say, down into fifth. Not the best, but certainly not the worst. As now we see Juan Lucas looking to go down the inside. I think he's really, really wanting to go down now, but he's not really got that motivation, that confidence to throw it down as he uses all the curb out of that corner. Axel Milcom just seems to be really smooth, really nice, but
really risky with the curbs there, Axel Milcom. He saw him 2 wheels on the ground again. I mean 2 wheels up on the air, but yeah, crazy.
indeed is now. I think Axel Milcom will try and just defend from Juan Lucas as it will be near final lap. Axel Milcom. Oh, near contact there. Juan Lucas, it looks like, Oh, okay, a bit of lag there.
He just disappeared. Oh, there he is. He's back.
where's-
But he lagged out of the race. But he's back. He's back.
Also, Veer Chopra has gained blistering pace to catch up to these two right here. Now, Axel Milcom will try and find a way to keep these two behind, as the gap behind them is a lot, as Juan Lucas goes a bit wide, I think. He is defending now. Axel Milcom, I think, has got a bit of breathing room. That's what he needed from these two, as they are catching Adrian Meat, but Luke Morales is just gone from this, as he set a new fastest lap with a 54.4 that I believe is the lap record of the event.
You're fighting hard there, Juan Lucas. Oh, there we go. Veer Chopra takes the inside and now gets up to, what position is this? P4? Wow, amazing stuff. No, that's P3. Yeah, that's P. No, sorry, that's P4.
That's P4.
Yeah, P4 for Veer Chopra, but what a move. I think he just had the overspeed on the down the straight there. So yeah, we're gonna see what they can do, but I don't think they can catch up to Luke Morales at this point. Would you say so?
Yeah, I mean, I think Luke Morales is practically ran away from the train, is what I'd say. But Veer Chopra is slowly reducing the gap to Axel Milcom, and Axel Milcom is slowly reducing.
side by side there. And I think it's not gonna work out for him, but yeah, there we go. We have a switchback from Juan Lucas Barrett. There we go. He overtakes Veer Chopra as our camera just didn't catch it on the right time. But Veer Chopra gets a move, but he cuts the corner. Juan Lucas cuts the corner there. That's not fair. Let's see what happened. Oh, I mean, I don't think he caught it. There was still a tire on the track, so what a crazy race so far. Oh no, Veer Chopra flips out of the race. But now we have Axel Nocom fighting Adrian Amit. I think this might be the last lap, so yeah, that's the last lap. Luke Morales in P1, P2 for Adrian Amit, and P3 for Axel Nocom. What a race. Oh man, that was hard to catch up to that, but wow. We have a winner now. What a great race. Luke Morales checking out. So that will be it for your pre-final. We will be back for the finals. So yeah, don't you guys go anywhere. See ya. Alright guys, welcome back to the IAME AMS Italy Cup round 2. Now we're gonna head into the finals. We have Luke Morales on the lead, Adrian Amit on second place, and Axel Nocom on P3, Juan Lucas Pulimbarat in P4, then 1833 of Mateo in P5, and that's Jacob Ravna for the last place. So yeah, it's gonna be crazy. What do you have to say in this, our hands? So yeah, wow.
Indeed, I think Luke Morales has been looking very, very competitive through these races. As I'm having a bit of an issue, I'll just there we go. Yeah, Luke Morales has been looking incredibly dominant. Uh, these couple of races, he's been very calm, very smooth. His driving style is unlike no other, and yeah,
Yeah,
Juan Lucas Pulimbar.
yeah,
Oh,
Juan
sorry,
Lucas.
didn't
Yeah,
mean to
go ahead,
confuse.
go ahead, go ahead.
Juan Lucas Pulimbar, right, has also been looking very, very quick. Hasn't found his state of mind yet, but we'll be very excited to see what he can do here. Axel Nocom, very quick as well. Nearly cut down Adrian Meat in that final, in the pre-final. He is also extremely quick. We'll be looking forward to see what he can do.
So yeah, I mean, we're about to start the finals. Uh, we're gonna see who's in this seventh quarters are the best in today. I'm really hopeful that we can get a clean start because it's better for the show, better for the ones that are watching. But yeah, this is gonna be insane. This is gonna be fun. Uh, I have my money on Juan Lucas. I think he has the potential to surprise us tonight. So yeah, what about you, Arhan? Where do you have your money on?
I'm gonna have to say Luke Morales. I mean, he's been extremely dominant throughout these few races. I would love to see Adrian meet as well up towards that top, but we shall see.
There we go. As we start the formation lap, and I think we cannot count out Veer Chopra at the back. He already did it once. He went from the last place to like P4, P3. So I think it's possible that he can do this. He just has to, fight the fight he has to fight. Don't fight the fight that he doesn't have to fight. So we will see as they are warming up their tires. I think it's really important that you warm up your tires. These are slicks, so I think in your experience, Arhan, do you usually warm up tires as a karter?
It depends on the conditions. In here in the UAE, you don't really warm them up. You kind of just weave like for 2 seconds and they're already warm because of the weather. But in these European conditions, I think it's very, very important to warm the tires up since
All right.
tires will be cold. It's important.
All right. Good info as we are now about to start the race. This is for the finals of the AME AMS round 2 in Italy Cup Lonato. Let's go, guys. Woo!
Lights out, no way we go. Luke Moss takes the lead. Adrian meets slots into P3. The field looks pretty settled. Veer Chopra not getting much places. Luke Moss goes extremely, no,
Yeah.
Mateo Javier goes extremely wide. He's gained up 2 positions. He's looking extremely quick. Jacob Ravna, though, as there's a bit of a domino effect there. Axel no come into the grass. He'll have some cloudy tires into that corner. But Luke Morales has once again looked, or that's Veer Chopra. Veer Chopra in the lead. He looks like he's got a massive gap. Veer Chopra, from nearly last, has made it all the way into P1 on the first lap.
Yeah, I knew it. Veer Chopra would do something tonight. I already saw the future that he was gonna make some moves, and yeah, he did. He made it happen. Now he's in the lead, and this is gonna be really hard for all these boys as Veer Chopra has the capacity to defend here. As you can see, he was already defending. There we go. He's gonna push Axel wide there onto the grass, but still Axel no calm is keeping it calm, not making too many mistakes. There we go. Adrian Amit takes advantage of that RG Bargy from Axel and Veer Chopra, and now is in P2. What a great race so far. At the back there, I think we have Luke Morales, still not losing hope. We both know he's the fastest driver. Oh, there we go. More RG Bargy from Axel Nocum and Adrian Amit. But I think Adrian Amit gets the worst part of that. RG Bargy, as we can see now, Axel Nocum is locked into Veer Chopra.
As we go down to the first corner, Axel Nocum hooks the curb all the way. I think what Veer Chopra is trying to do is stir up the hive. And what I mean by that is he's trying to back this train up so that they start fighting and he'll get a gap.
Oh
But
no!
as that's the issue with it, as one mistake and it's a big consequence, as Veer Chopra doesn't seem like he has much pace from that, but Axel Nocom said, "Thank you very much. I will take that position."
Yeah. I think Veer Chopra might not have the race space where he's alone. I think he can't really get away from everybody because of his race pace. So that's probably why he struggled to get away and started defending. As we can see, Axel Nocum has a bit of that pace, and we can already see on the lap boards there that Axel Nocum has the second fastest lap, as Luke Morales takes the first fastest lap. But yeah, Veer Chopra is still here. He has the racecraft to win this, and he goes for the dive there, but goes a little too wide.
Oh.
And he loses 2 positions. Now I think he's overdriving the kart. He has to calm down a little bit here. But there we go.
Down the side.
More pushing, more RG Bargy. Adrian Amit pushes Axel Nocum out of the race there.
Veer Chopra back into the lead again. Luke Morales has got it back into P2. It really looks as if one mistake and you're all the way back into that train, then you have to do all the work again. But Luke Morales now, I thought he lost the position there, but that was just camera.
Yeah.
But this fighting is causing Juan Lucas Pullambart to reel in closer. He's quite far behind as there's more contact. 118, 3 wide going to the third corner.
This is crazy.
4 wide going to the first corner now, or fourth corner. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.
It's alright, we're all having fun here watching all these karters just battle it out for this race. But Veer Chopra is just using his racecraft to try and keep these guys at bay. He can't lose to he can't be P4. If he gets P4, he's probably gonna be lost out. There we go. Luke Morales with a nice dive there. Nice take on that overtake. There we go. Veer Chopra also still trying to get a good exit to try and take back P1, but there you go, pushing it a little bit too much there on 2 wheels. But yeah, he's in a bit of a disadvantage on that P4 position because he does not have the race pace to try and keep up with these boys. So he's gonna have to make a move right away before all of these guys get away. So yeah, but we can see there, Axel Nocom, Luke Morales, they're not fighting. They're working together to get away. We both know that they are good teammates back in the day, and I think even today, you know, just on the silent side of things. But I think they're gonna have to work together here because they want to get away from these two carters, Adre, and there we go. Never mind, they're gonna fight it out. Luke Morales takes the dive and loses it. Oh my god. Oh no!
Oh, fear chopper, no! Just on the curb and it spins. That was very, very unfortunate from Veer Chopra. But now Luke Morales has lost a bit on that train, but Axel Nocom goes down the inside of Adrian Meat. Axel Nocom has been looking extremely feisty as he cuts back over. This will give Luke Morales the fighting he needs. But where is Juan Lucas Pullenbart? He is lost out quite a fair bit. Luke
Yeah.
Morales has the best lap.
I think one Lucas Pullenbart probably doesn't have a chance now, but it's still a long race. But I think it's gonna be between these three guys, as Veer Chopra made a big mistake there. I think he also cut the corner there. I think we're gonna have to take a look real quick if he actually did. So let's see what he did. I think I saw a corner cut.
Oh.
There we go. A corner cut by Veer Chopra. So
That
we're
will
gonna give him a. So unfortunate for Veer Chopra, but that's a big penalty for cutting the corner. We don't tolerate that in this event. But yeah, let's continue the race. So far we have, I think that's Juan Lucas Pullenbart. No, sorry, that's Luke Morales in the lead. There we go. There we have it. Sorry, we missed the move, but yeah, we had to give out the penalty to the guy that cut. But so far, we're in a good race here. Catch up.
Yep. As we can see now, the fighting has died down a bit. As never, I spoke, that's commentator's curse right there, spoke too soon. Adrian Meat down the inside of Luke Morales back into P3. He's going to try and get the switch, the up and under Axel Nocom. Takes back the lead. Down goes Axel Nocom again into the chicane. Adrian Meat will not want to stay in that P2 for longer, but there looks to be a bigger gap. Adrian Meat tried going down the inside there. Luke Morales, this is the first fight I believe he's had of the day.
Yeah.
So now Adrian Meat goes a bit wide. Axel Nocom has gotten the breathing room he needs.
I think. Oh no! Adrian Amit flips out of the race there. Really unfortunate, but now it's between Axel Nocom and Luke Morales. I think the curbs in this track are a little bit too aggressive, I would say. We can, yeah, I mean, we had already two quarters that flip out. Oh, there we go. Axel Nocom with a big hit there. I think Luke Morales kind of touched him a little bit. As we can see, a defensive maneuver from Axel Nocom to try and keep this position in the final sectors. There we go. More defense. But this is not good for these young carters, because they are slowly getting away. I mean, slowly letting the guys behind catch back up. So yeah, they're gonna have to pick their fights here.
Indeed, very, very unfortunate for Adrian Meat just hitting the curb a bit too much and getting the as he still flipped.
Yeah, I think that was Mateo. Yeah, Mateo Javier also flipped out. The curbs are really wild in this track. So, oh, big confusion move there from Luke Morales, trying to move right to left. Oh no, big crash!
Oh
Oh
Big
no!
crash. Luke Morales spins. That was both Axel Nocom and Luke Morales. And now Veer Chopra is back behind Axel Nocom. But the issue is, Veer Chopra's already got a two-position penalty. So no matter if he finishes first, he's only gonna finish on the podium. But it depends if he fights for that podium. That was insanely unlucky, both by Adrian and the 182 of Luke Morales. They were looking so quick, Axel Nocom and Luke Morales. But unfortunately, that's just racing. These incidents happen. As now, Veer Chopra back into the lead. Axel Nocom, Veer Chopra is looking very, very aggressive ever since that penalty. As Axel Nocom will try around the outside. Does not happen.
But yeah, I think that the penalty for Veer Chopra, maybe we have to think about it with the stewards a little bit more. But yeah, so far that doesn't sit right with the stewards. Having a guy cut and then now about to get on the podium. That's not really fair for all the other karters. But we're gonna see what happens for this one. I think Axel Milcom still has a chance to win this race. I mean, I think it's all him now because Veer Chopra has that penalty. So yeah, let's take a look at some other karters who are still in the race. We have Adrian Amit now in P2 provisionally, and then I think that's one Lucas Pulumbarit in P4 provisionally. So we're gonna see what happens to these guys. But Axel Nocom, I think it's a fight that we have to watch at least, because it's the only fight that's bunched up at the moment. So we might be coming to the final lap. There we go, final lap. We're gonna
I
have to
think
see.
Axel Nocom knows that Veer Chopra has the penalty, so he's trying to play it smart. He's not planning to overtake because he's saying, push ahead. Don't worry, I will push you. But let's see, never mind. Axel Nocom wants to get that move done. Swerves out late. We'll try and get the switch back as there's more
Big,
contact.
yeah, more contact. Didn't work out for Axel Nocom there. It actually slowed him down a little bit. So he has to make a move somewhere in the last sector right now. There we go. More moving.
Now,
Oh no, he hit Veer Chopra once again, and now I think that's it. I mean he's still gonna finish first, but Veer Chopra might get third place now with all that's happened.
Veer Chopra coming to the line. What a race by Veer Chopra. Unfortunately, he did get that penalty, but what a race.
What a race! Yeah, so that's gonna be provisionally P1 for Axel Nocom, and then Adrian Amit in P2, and then P3 for Veer Chopra. But what a race! What a race! We're gonna have to see. It's still provisional because we saw Veer Chopra cut the corner quite a lot. So yeah, we will see with the stewards and see with the other people that are involved in hosting this race what they think about it. But so far, good race to everyone. We will be starting the interviews in a bit, so just stay tuned and wait for us.
Some brilliant racing out there, but after all that, there is truly one winner, and that is Veer Chopra. Veer, from your perspective, how was the race?
The race had its ups and downs. Went from last to P1 in lap one itself. Tried to keep the position, however, made some silly mistake. Dipped it onto the curb and spun. Um, I got a two-position penalty, but regardless of that, I'm happy that I won on track. And I'll take the P3 and I'll learn from my lesson.
So, talking about your mistake, did you really let that affect you? Because it looked like you were very unfazed by the penalty, or not the penalty, the mistake you had made, as you kept on just biding your time, finding it, and coming back.
Yeah, the penalties don't let me down, and penalties can happen time to time, but it's about the outcome that matters and how your mentality is during the race with the penalty or with the mistake you make.
Okay, thank you, Veer. We will be very happy to see you on the podium.
Thank you.
At the track PE2, Axel Nokam, how do you feel?
I feel very happy coming home P2, especially after a long and quite a hard final. It was four of us battling all the way out until the final lap. Eventually, me and Morales had a gap. It was unfortunate with the contact. But then I came home P2 behind here. But I know this. I think he has a penalty.
Indeed, that makes you P1, Axel Nokam. Do you feel happy? What are the emotions that you have right now?
Yes, really happy. I mean, coming home P2 on the line I mean, it's not the best feeling in the world, but to have gotten the race on paper, very happy.
Uh, so, uh, how was the racing out there? Was it tough? Was it hard? Because we saw a lot of wheel banging and racing, like really hard racing. So, what's your take on it?
Yeah, the racing was actually quite good. All of the people and the drivers for the top five, we were all fighting and squabbling for position, and it was actually relatively a fun race, especially battling all the way until the last lap.
Thank you, Axel Nocom. We will be looking forward to seeing you on the top step of the podium.
Thank you.
Brilliant racing out there. P3, we have Adrian Mead, P3 provisionally, now P2 after the penalty applied to Veer Chopra. Adrian, what is your view on the racing and how are you feeling after that race?
I'm feeling kind of happy, but annoyed at the same time due to like I almost flipped twice, so I basically lost my P1, and yeah, it's kind of unlucky. I'll try to do it in day two.
Yeah. Talking about the flip, do you think that really like pulled you down in terms of mental wise? Because you kept on showing good signs of pace throughout that entire race.
Not really actually though. I was just like super scared that I thought I was not gonna make it because I was like practicing a lot. So I was like, oh no, I gotta catch up, and I was like, I was catching up, so that's why I was like faster.
Indeed. So, when did you start karting, and what motivated you to keep on pushing all the way to here to the podium?
But when you say when did you start karting, do you mean like when I got into rental kart or when did I start race karts?
Rentals or any.
Okay, so rentals I actually started at 3 years old because back in the day, like there was a bunch of supercars. Like I basically loved how they looked like, and they were like going like speeding. So I was like, I need a sport that needs speeding, and there's nothing that could stop me. So then my father like just like said that here there's a sport called karting. You should try it out for a bit. And race cards I actually got it at 7. Yeah, so at 7, I actually got my first podium, actually, like P3.
Amazing stuff, Adrian. Me, go enjoy that P2 podium. Thank you for coming today,
Okay, thank you, Aran.
and be forward to see you next time. So, everyone, that would be it for the racing here at Lonato. Brilliant racing, brilliant stuff. Thank you for watching.